easy. Go to lowtcenter.com now to book your appointment online. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare.
Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at WGNSradio.com.
On today's show, we're going to be talking about the Special Kids Race, which is coming up. Addie Chandler joins us here today, and we're getting closer and closer to the big day.
Yes, we are.
Well, tell us about signing up. I mean, I'm sure sign-ups have been going pretty well right now for you.
They have, getting closer to the event, they start to ramp up a little bit, which is awesome. We love to see it. We've made ample room for everyone who wants to participate. There is still time to register, however. Plenty of time. You can register all week this week. The same way that we talked about last time. You can go to the Special Kids website. You can find us on Facebook. There's a specific page and event for the Special Kids Race. It's the 12th annual.
12th annual. So when is it again?
It is March 11th, so it's this coming Saturday morning. We'll be there bright and early, and we are really looking forward to it.
You're going to be on the phone a lot this week, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Phone, email, text, a lot of times simultaneously. So you saw me out there in the lobby with my book open and all of my devices. So, it's happening. It's in the point where the event is rolling. It's going to happen no matter what, and it's just a very exciting part of the process.
I'm sure that book has your whole life in it right now, doesn't it?
It is the race manual. Yes, absolutely. From permits to flyers.
Got to have all of that and prepared. Now, how many of these Special Kids races have you kind of helped put together and plan?
This is my very first one.
I thought so.
Yep. I just came on with Special Kids in the middle of last summer. And that's about as long as it takes to work on an event this size and this caliber. It was one of the first projects I was tasked with, and I have just been working away on it until now, rather. And our lead event specialist for our golf tournaments, Catherine, we kind of just support each other in between those efforts. We've got a golf tournament coming up in May as well. So kind of after the race, I'll slip in and be supporting her as much as possible. And then in about 6 weeks, we'll start the whole process over again for next year.
But start talking about the race again.
Already.
Event specialist Addie Chandler joins us with Special Kids, and did take a peek at the forecast this weekend. It looks like sunny and 60, so I bet you'd take that every day.
Yes, we have all been monitoring it in the office. We'll kind of, jump over our desks when we see it's gone up a couple of degrees. But we'll be moving and shaking. We're going to be running, walking, rolling. There will not be a lack of activity or a lack of things to do to keep you distracted from the weather.
So for folks who would like to participate in the Special Kids Race, I know you said sign-ups. You can continue to do that now. Is there a deadline? Do you need to get in by a certain time, or how does that work?
You can register up until the day before the event. However, we obviously encourage you to do it as far in advance as possible. That way you can get your preferred T-shirt size and things like that. But yeah, the more the merrier. We're going to let you come if you want to participate. But yes, by Friday would be great.
So remind us where all of this takes place. It starts at one of your biggest sponsors here, doesn't it?
Yes, our presenting sponsor is MMC, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, and they graciously host us on their property every year. So it starts at MMC, goes throughout one of the neighborhoods, on the Greenway, the Gateway Island, through the National Battlefield. It's a really beautiful course. I actually just went down it myself this past weekend to kind of get a lay of the land and a feel for it. And I think it's a really beautiful race. And yeah, it's really a big, awesome part of Murfreesboro.
So the coordination has to just be something spectacular. You're working with, I'm sure, local authorities to make sure that everybody's safe on the course and traffic and all that kind of thing, because you are going over into some pretty major high traffic areas.
Absolutely. That's actually what I was out doing this weekend. I was placing the road closure delay signs to let people in that neighborhood, in that area, know that next week on Saturday morning there's going to be some different traffic than they're used to. There's going to be a lot of foot traffic as opposed to car traffic. But You're right. We do have the help of local authorities. Kind of one of the interesting parts, like you said, the coordination is a part of the race goes out of the city limits and into the county. So we have to have city police officers on one part of the course and county officers on the other side of that course. So it's normally, the same handful of officers, and they always do a great job for us.
Well,
so
you hit a lot of jurisdictions because you're on federal property in the battlefield.
Exactly, and that comes with a permit that gets filed many, many weeks before the event. So that was one of the first permits we go through is, obviously Parks and Rec and then the National Park Service as well.
So folks who, again, would like to participate, sign-up's still going on. The earlier, the better. How do you have a good gauge of how many have signed up or sign-ups have been pretty brisk, I understand?
Oh, yes. I know exactly how many people have signed up. I check every half an hour. But I will say we are a few hundred registrants from our goal.
Okay.
And I think that we can get there. I really do.
Well, we need to encourage folks to do that. It's easy. You can sign up online, right?
Absolutely. You can sign up online. You can use your phone. I think right now the quickest way for me to tell you would be to just visit specialkidstn.com. There's a link to our race website on Run Sign Up. If you are a runner and you know Run Sign Up, then you can just search the Special Kids Race. Or you can find any of our social media outlets will have information on how to get to the registration page.
So no matter if it's run, walk for you, if it's the 5K, the 10K, the 15K, I mean, that's where you go to sign up.
Yep. All of the events right there, the 1 mile fun run, a lot of frequently asked questions. My contact information is there should there be any questions. But yeah, no, we try and make it as easy as possible.
And you always have your phone, so you're pretty quick to, especially this week.
Oh yeah, I've got 2 of them actually. So it is nice to have a work phone, so all of these aren't coming to my personal phone all the time.
I can imagine. Well, let me give you the floor here in this last few seconds to remind folks how to sign up for the Special Kids Race this weekend.
All right. Thank you so much. Like I said, visit us on any of our social media outlets, our website, specialkidstn.com. And one more reminder for people who have signed up previously. I know a lot of people have run the race. There aren't many changes to it, but packet pickup this year has changed to a new location. So this year, for the 2023 Special Kids Race, packet pickup is located at Redstone Federal Credit Union at 2404 Medical Center Parkway. Again, packet pickup has moved to Redstone Federal Credit Union, 2404 Medical Center Parkway. They're also a very gracious sponsor of ours that are giving us this location to use for packet pickup.
Very good. Well, good luck with the race. Let us know how things go.
I will. Thank you so much. Always nice to speak with you.
Addie Chandler joining us today to talk about the Special Kids Race.
News.
A Sumner County teen died after being hit by a falling tree, helping clean up debris following Friday's storm.